Hi, Keith here. Mark's behind the camera, and today we are reviewing Arteza pens.
That's right, Keith. The fine people at Arteza sent us a 12-pack of their Fineliner pens. These are the 0.4 tip.
Yep.
And also a 4-pack of their Real Brush Pens. Those got me excited. I haven't seen brush pens before because I live in a sheltered life. But they look kind of cool. We've had them for a couple weeks, or Keith has. He doesn't let me play. He took the stuff, took it back to his home, shared them with some of his students, produced some artwork, got a feel for them, and now he's going to tell you what he thinks about them. But before he does, real quick, you can go to the Arteza website. Link will be in the description, so you can go check these out. They're very affordable. The 12 set, pick up that 12 set of pens real quick. Of those, all black, all the same color, were $12.
All the same size, too.
All the same size, too. They do have various sizes and colors as well, but the set that we have is the 0.4 for $12 for 12 pens. I think that's a fair price.
Yeah.
And the 4-pack of the brush pens, which is the other one that you can hold up now. Hold up the other one now. These were $7. Free shipping from Arteza, and yeah, I can't wait to see what you do with the brush pens, because it's a flexible nib if you haven't seen it before. So.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Enough about me. What do you think?
Well, I did basically, you'll watch, I'm going to sneak a pen out of the pack here. I slit the bottom so I could pull them out so you can still see the packaging. However, I have one out now. I gave these to my kids in my anime class, and they loved them. They like the fact that the nibs are fairly solid. They don't get too mushy. They don't break, you know. I mean, I imagine if you really jammed on them. But one of the things that I find annoying is a lot of the nibs in different companies kind of wobble. They're a little bit mushy, and you can break them easy enough. These are pretty nice, pretty firm. I'm going to go ahead and just, show you what I do. But I got a big thumbs up from all the kids. They liked them. So trust me, they don't like anything. So we did good. But I'm going to use both products here to create this little anime figure. So as you can see, the pen is, these fours are heavy enough that they are seeable, and yet light enough that they're not that, it's not like a big old heavy Sharpie. Was I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a fair comparison.
Good. Now these are water-based, and if
don't drool on your drawing.
Well, what I was going to say, if you want to, you could probably, use a brush, and you could actually blend with these with a little water, create a little shadow or something with them. But what I like about them is they don't seem to run or smear if you're using markers,
alcohol-based markers?
Yeah, alcohol-based markers. So they seem to stay together. And I think that is, so many times with the kids, they'll do all this work. They do all the inking. They go to color it, and it all smears. And these did not do that. So that was another point in their favor. So, but right now I'm just kind of giving you a basic outline of a figure that I'm working on here. I don't know if you can see the line work at all, or the drawing at all.
The pencil work?
Yeah. So you just got to assume I'm doing something cool or wonderful.
But I think because they are water-based, it leaves some techniques that you can do. Like, you could blend to give a little bit of a shadow if you want a softer look.
Yeah.
Versus just cross-hatching or different techniques.
And I do like cross hatching though. But yeah, you could do that. And I kind of like the color. It worked out fine when I used it. We might even try it. You know, I have a brush. I have some water. But right now, I just wanted to see. You know, you can see how easy it is to outline. The line is nice. It's crisp. It's clean. The other thing about these pens is they're kind of triangular. And they're easy to hold on to. So if you do a lot of artwork, if you do a lot of pen and ink, if you do a lot of this kind of stuff, they just feel a little easier to, you know, hold on to. And me being an old guy, we like things as easy as possible. All right, so just want to give you the kind of sketchy look. I'm going to now try, or just using this pen, you can see, and you can see that the line is always consistent, exactly the same. That's, you know, the difference between a nib, and now we're going to go to the brush pens. Now these guys are pretty interesting. When I pulled these out, I was like, I've used other companies, and these are the finest tips I've ever seen on a brush pen. These are ridiculously wicked sharp, and I can get a very fine line. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and use this for a little bit now. And
warning, his glasses came off. He's serious.
No, or I can't see anymore, actually. Yeah, the art's going to get a little weirder. And I think you'll be amazed at how fine a line I can get with the brush. I'm hoping you can see it. Move my hand.
Clunky hand out of the way, we can see it just fine.
But like I said, I've never seen one quite this fine. And of course, you know, I can make it heavier. And what I like about a brush pen is that you can get different weights out of the brush tip. Oops. I just dropped it. All right, so and to me this gives it a little more natural feel. Almost like old-time nib pens. I'm going to turn this around slowly so nobody falls out of their chair.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still in picture?
You are.
Okay, good. That's what we should do, is I come out of picture and then come back with some real classic piece of art, you know?
It's the Mona Lisa.
Yeah. That's incredible.
How did he do it?
He was offline or off screen for just a second.
Works fast when he wants to.
Yeah. Usually food's involved.
Yeah, were you taking me for lunch?
And then I thought I heard something about world famous wings.
Yep, best in America.
You would hardly believe it would be in Michigan, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, the sign's been kind of neglected, so I don't know if it's still true. I think it says best in America now.
Best in America?
Just America.
So somebody, somewhere. All right, so. I know I'm not talking.
No, gotta focus. So, like I said, we've had these for a few weeks. Lifespan on these pens seem pretty good. There's a decent amount of ink in them. They're not running out after your first hour worth of use, kind of deal. Yes, no.
True.
All right, just give us a nod.
You know, yeah, I'm sorry. I just, I'm not sure, honestly, how long a product like this does last.
Mm.
Like I said, I usually let the kids use them, and then they get wrecked. And,
Yeah,
you know,
kids.
so, well.
Like you said, the nib on the Fineliner pens were pretty durable. They didn't turn to mush immediately. Yeah. These brush tips are for the intention that you can tilt your pen a little bit and get a wider to narrower stroke, something kind of like a calligraphy brush.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you'll give us a little demo on the side somewhere, just so they can see. So
well,
it's not all just the fine tip. And
yeah, when you say calligraphy, that's not exactly...
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So, it is kind of like, you know, the old pens, you know, where...
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
So, I think that's where you're getting the term calligraphy.
Well,
but, you know, the big old pens were used, the old nib pens were used for, you know, for pen and ink, too, for drawing. They're almost like two different kinds of things. So, one thing I've noticed as I'm working, and I've not done this where I've used both pens on the same image, is that I notice that this is ash black. So the color is a little bit different. You might not be able to see that as a, you know, on the screen, but the color is a, you know, it is a specific color. And so it's not quite as black as the nib pen, rather. All right, so... It's just, like I said, I'm just amazed at how tiny that tip is. Cool. Uh-oh, I smudged. Try to keep your hand out of the ink until it, you know, sets up.
You tell me. One job.
Yeah, no, all you had to do was paint or do an image of a girl. But, like I said, this is... Oops. I made a mistake. Do I have to start over?
Yep.
Dang it. So, since we made a mistake, I'm going to shadow the heck out of this side just because I made a mistake. But you can see, you know, I can kind of...
You draw every hair.
I could.
You gave her a colic. You're mean.
I am. All right. But I actually want to work with this a little bit more. I got to play with them, and I really am amazed at how fine the line is and how thick I can get it if I want. But now, I am going to switch back over. Because you almost have to practice a little bit with that pen, you know, to get comfortable with the flexibility. It's a brush. I mean, it's not a nib. So you kind of need to practice a little. And then it's not quite the same as like a watercolor brush or you're laying down paint. It's not quite the same. And I keep sticking my hand probably where I shouldn't. So I am rushing a little bit just because I need to I need to eat.
No food till you're done!
Yeah, there was some kind of...
There's a clause in your contract.
there was some kind of stipulation about lunch coming up. But, yeah. Like I said, you can actually see it. Well, I can see it. I don't know if you can. That the nib pen is a black, and the other one isn't. It's an ash black, so it is slightly lighter. But I'm sure they have a black. A little triangularizing. All right. Do you have anything?
Well, I still want to see like a line with that brush pen going from like thin to thick and back to thin, just to show the variance that you can do.
Oh, okay.
And then also, I'm curious, you know, sometimes when you use a marker and that, if you leave it in place for too long, it just bleeds into the paper. Do these do that, or?
That has to do more with the paper than the pens themselves. That's more the paper's issue, not the pens. So
Fair.
not to worry on that unless you've got the very absorbent paper, and you're probably out of luck. So I'll tell you what. Why don't I attempt some branches or something behind her head. Not behind her head, but behind her. Maybe just to kind of give it the feel of what you were looking for.
That'd be nice.
All right.
Thanks for being accommodating.
I know.
They have a lot of colors of these brush pens. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah.
Bubble Bath Pink.
I truly believe that...
Right now, they're currently sold out of Tomato Red, if that was a concern to anybody.
I'm going home. That's it. You're not even watching me.
That's a scary tree coming out of her butt.
Hey. It's not... Wait. It's not... Here.
It's not a butt tree.
So, hold on. There.
Oh, much better.
Okay. Get me in trouble. But I just wanted you to kind of...
Definitely underdressed, because that tree has no leaves, so it must be the dead of winter.
You have not even... I love this because you can kind of go off and get all sue-me if you want.
It looks like you get some shading out of it, too.
Oh, yeah.
Your thick lines aren't a solid, consistent color.
I think...
Or is it your technique you're using?
Yeah, a little bit. That's part of it. I mean, I could go back in and, as you can see, I could even, like, shadow what I did.
Cool.
So, anyway, this was just... want to give you a little bit of a feel of what this brush can do. You can kind of see. I can get, and I can just keep going to absolutely totally fine.
You got a very light touch there, too. You're not pushing hard.
No, I don't. And honestly, I've been a pen and ink kind of guy forever, so I have this is a kind of a comfortable thing to be doing for me. So anyway,
cool.
Anything else?
Just go check out Arteza. Again, the links are in the description. We appreciate them sending us these pens so I can watch Keith draw anime girls, and we did a previous video where he checked out their watercolor paper and their pan paints. An amazing set of products they have over there for that too. So go check them out. Go check out that other video. And make sure to subscribe, like this video. Go to RKMcGuire.com and see all the goodies over there. Anything else you want to say?
No. This was our first, this was our first, what do you call this? A review. Yeah. And it was interesting to be asked to do something. And
it was nice that we liked the products.
Yeah.
That's always the fear is, ooh, this didn't live up to... No,
yeah.
These are awesome. I can't wait to play with them now that you brought them back. What? No, I'm taking them back with me. Nice.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can buy some. Again, they're like $8 for the brush, $7 I think I said for the brush set, and like $12 for the 0.4 nibs. So
and I'm sure they have sets, right?
Yeah, they have sets.
Because I would love to see the complete range, and I probably will go get some and check it out. But like I said, it's nice to have a product that works, you know.
So yeah, check out their website. They've got different colors in both of these options, so you can create all kinds of art. I think it's amazing. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to play some more with them, or play with them for the first time since you stole them from me. You didn't share. And check out their other products. They've got gel pens. They've got papers. They've got pretty much anything you could want.
Yeah.
Private labeled for art supplies. It's amazing. Yeah. So, and they're affordable. Everything on here, I keep looking. I'm like, wow, that's a great deal. They got packages.
Yeah. So, like I said, it was very nice of them to contact us. It was a lot of fun doing this. So we'll get back to the old grind next time, right?
Yay! Back to teaching.
Yeah. Back to painting. All right. You take care. Thank you now. Bye.